In Burundi, I was born and raised, chose peddling as my trade, telling all that I gleaned. To the farmer circling my wagon in a ring, listening, I guaranteed my importance would grow, drawing the shadow with the board from my immortality. I did long, but the price I paid, the Alzheimer's havoc in my brain, turned into a product of the sage, made for hunting down the great Lord's prey. Till I spent the night in Charlotte, Goth, now I'm unnatural. A body with two souls, much more than a god friend. My shadow lives within. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Deceit spreads from my core. Change love into a hug. Yeah, I'm unnatural. I stole away from a far dark soul, took the horn with me as well, traveled with shadow spawn. Nailed a middle to the door just so I could see the gore, then led those boys to fall. Lost my dagger in the fray, I retrieved it locked away by the famed Aes Sedai in Babylon. There's a price to pay. Those boys made me hunt them night and day. Send the white horse to flush out my prey. Let a light even more astray. Got the dragon reborn boxed up cause I'm unnatural. A body with work soul, scared away my chin from all this hate within. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Living to slit your throat. Gonna kill when I go. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Deep inside me, my humanity is fading. Took an oath, swore my soul to shatter, can't break it. Ancient spirit haunts me inside my own head. Fate won't make it. The more death will make it. Unnatural, instantly kill, murder. Whole trauma's in my throat. Those who feel when I call. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Gonna kill all my foes until our life goes cold. Yeah, I'm unnatural. Unnatural. Yeah, I'm unnatural.
Speaking of the voice in that, yay!
Oh, Salia! For those of you new to WoT Idol, that is Sally O'Neill's Unnatural. She won WoT Idol 2024 for very obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did.
Such a bop.
Hi,
friends.
Hey, everybody.
It's been so
long. I don't know why
long.
I said it like that. It has been so long.
It's been a long time since I've seen your faces.
I mean, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've seen yours, Mel.
It's too long.
And that's too long.
Yeah. It's
and I would hug you even though you're ill. So
same. That's how everybody got the convid.
Yeah, for sure. Because we were just like, I don't care. I'm touching your face and I'm touching your body because I love you. And consensually.
Consensual touching. Yes, consensual. This is true.
So, and there was a lot of singing. Speaking of singing hype, there was a whole Disney sing-along.
Well, and I feel like half the time, actually, that's an underestimation. 90% of the time I walk away from one of these cons, I've got zero voice. I can't talk. I'm exhausted. I'm not feeling well. And I just remember seeing post-con, everybody's like, I don't know if this is COVID, but I feel like crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it was a lot of COVID. There was a lot.
This year, yeah.
Yeah.
This year there was a lot of COVID.
I hope everyone is recovering who got it. It was pretty rough for me, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah,
now, but my voice is hot. My
I
phone
managed
sex
to-
operator career is going to skyrocket this week.
Very Phoebe from Friends.
Sorry about what
Yeah,
Rachel
we need a Smelly Cat rendition. That's what I'm hearing.
said. Mhm.
Which would be completely in line with today's show.
Tonight's theme. Ooh,
Yeah, chat,
has
why you-
anyone ever done a Smelly Cat WoT Idol song?
I don't know. What would it be? Let's now chat while the show is
Oh.
going on. You need to actually
Yes, chat. Write
mm,
Smelly Cat.
just
WoT
live
Idol.
write Smelly
Just
Cat.
go do it.
but
You
it
have
needs to-
live written before. You can do
You
it
have.
again.
What is it? What would it be? Those Smelly Watts.
Smelly Matt.
Smelly Matt.
Matt.
I mean, that's
Smelly
really-
hat.
Really low hanging fruit right there. Smelly Matt.
Smelly Matt. Yeah.
Smelly hat. You could. There was a Melly song last year.
A Melly song.
It was about Melindhra. It was,
Oh, yeah.
It was. I think it was actually called Melly's Hat or something. I'm blanking on it. The words are broken.
Rapunzel is
poor broken
confirming
thing.
that we don't yet have a Smelly Cat WoT Idol song. So
And
thank you.
Rapunzel would know. Why would you
Rapunzel
guys
would
know
know.
why Rapunzel would know? You guys know why? No way.
Because Rapunzel runs WoT Idol basically at this stage.
Rapunzel is the data queen of WoT Idol. If you guys
Mhm.
don't know, like there is an amazing Airtable full of like the entire history of WoT Idol, searchable by like spoiler level and original song and subject and all these things that is created by her and a bunch of other people. But it's awesome, and she like makes all the playlists. She's been fantastic.
She's very talented.
And is,
Lots of
like,
work.
perpetually online for tech support if anybody needs it
Yeah,
to help with
fantastic.
any complications that come up with making a WoT Idol parody.
So if you hadn't guessed it yet, folks, this week we are talking about WoT Idol because that is coming soon in August, and we're gonna have fun talking about previous parodies. We have a guest joining us. I feel in about 15-20 minutes ish. Somewhere around that mark.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk to him about, we're going to do Fear the Spear and then talk about WoT Idol stuff. And yeah, while we're doing that, chat, you need to live create the parody for Smelly Cat.
No
which we
pressure.
decided is Smelly Matt. And if you haven't, we're just going to live stream until you've fully written the song. So, you get on it because otherwise we're just going to be stuck here for hours. And that's, eventually we're just going to stare at the screen in judgment and do nothing else. until
I'm
you
probably
finish
going to
writing
fall asleep at some point, just that way.
it.
So you can watch me sleep.
That's true. So,
And
and if
my sleep.
you're new here and you've stumbled across the show, this is Threefold Talk. We have 3 of the 4 hosts here with us today. Roof Mistress Leigh-A, Melindhra, and myself, the token Wetlander. And then Amise is out. Amise she went to see the healers and got some work done on the leg. So it's going to be happy and healthy. But she's taking a bit of time to look after that. So we're here every Thursday and we have fun talking about the Wheel of Time and IEL stuff and Rob just getting it wrong. Nomi Garden has never heard Smelly Cat, apparently. Well, that's okay. No judgment, but okay. Apparently mild judgment.
No, not judgment. It's just like that's an impressive ability to avoid pop culture.
It
Like
was
that,
it was
yes.
very much.
I'm impressed when anybody.
If you weren't into Friends, like I can understand why you don't know it. Like I was in middle school when that song came out, and I just remember people walking down the hall singing it the day after, and I wasn't allowed to watch Friends. So I was the uncool person who didn't know what was going on until my friends clued me in. And then, as an adult, I watched it. But
yeah, I think it was one of those things that broke out of just like the Friend. Not that Friends was kind of ubiquitous and everywhere, but like it broke the bubble too. It wasn't just inside of the Friends land. It existed.
Well, because it was such a catchy song. Like it's stupid. And it's it really is a lullaby.
It is a lullaby.
So stupid. Snoring Mel.
Yes, Jeff, it is the Phoebe song. So
yes,
that's the one.
So
All
I
right.
almost
Phoebe
want to
song.
like pull it up and play it just in my ear and sing it to you guys without
No,
any
you
of the
don't
people.
know it. It's like smelly cat, smelly
Smelly
cat.
cat.
What
Why
are
are
they
you?
feeding you?
Oh yeah.
Snorri Mel, Snorri Mel, why are you sleeping?
That's
Snorri
good.
Mel, Snorri Mel, you're so loud.
Well done,
Your
Mel.
snores are
you're-
enormous.
I'm kind of jealous that you're ill and still have a better singing voice than me right now.
No, I'm trying to mimic like Phoebe's like reaching for the notes. It's not your fault. Trying. I'm trying.
Oh
But
my
she
God.
also had that, you know, when your throat is scratchy and it drops the octave in which you're talking. That was
Mhm.
also, and then there was like something nasally about it. So it was just like the combination of sounding sick that gave her like a Joan Jett type
so
voice.
good. It was so good. Like the vocal fry on top of mucus. It's the mixture.
It did work well.
Mwah.
So,
anyways, that's the wrong series to talk about.
Before our guest gets here, should we do some Daily Veil and see what news has been going on?
Yes.
All right, folks, it is time for the Daily Veil.
Brothers and sisters,
it is time to cover up your face.
For the Wheel of Time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Still so good.
Always.
I met them. I met them in person.
Yeah, you met them in person. They're so cool, right?
Okie dokie.
That's Michael and Kate, by the way, that Mel met them for the first time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh,
I got to yell at them and tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
It was hot.
And I'm sure they were just like, okay. Because they're so nice. All right, it's hard to see, but at the bottom of this very long Discord message, this is, by the way, the Discord that Jordan Randall has, Soundscapes of Time. He has put in his Wheel of Time group that he needs as many people as possible to send him recordings of the dragon and Al Thor. I'm not going to make Mel. I was going to make Mel do it until I realized like she's sick and probably having her explain things is not going to allow her to finish today's episode with a voice intact. But anyways, just exclamations of the dragon and Al Thor for the end of book 3. No rush, but if you can send it to him, we've got his email that we will post in the chat here. Also, you can probably DM him on Discord. But yeah, so looking for the Wheel of Time fans to contribute to the Soundscape of Time.
Nice.
And then the next bit, Mel, Rob, did you want to?
I can talk about this if you like, Mel, or you can. I'm
Please.
getting a nod. I believe. So this comes from Amanda of
Road to Babylon.
Yes, took me a second there. Sorry, folks. She put together the big Steve reveal. If you don't remember the Steve controversy, obviously you were living under a rock at that point because we had. I'm not going to tell you exactly how this video ends as well because I want you to enjoy the video because it's good fun. But this whole controversy around a Steve as a like a hidden name for a character because it didn't really fit. Steve is not a Wheel of Time name, and it really got us going. And we've been trying to figure it out for years. And Amanda, Amber. Jesus. Okay. I knew it was an A. Amber finally found out. She did some sleuthing and she got it and got a bunch of folks to help her release the news. So you can go and experience that. and it's a very fun video. And the reveal itself is quite cute as well. Like it was. I mean, I don't. You've seen this, Mel. So do you feel like you how did you feel about what it was? Because I don't want to say what it was, but like when you found out how it came to be, did you like that makes it better? I'm just like, I like the Steve theorizing beforehand more. Like,
well, for me personally, it opened up a whole new can of conspiracy worms.
oh,
And
okay.
I think that this is like even a bigger conspiracy than we're led to believe. And this piece of information that Amber has uncovered just like makes it even crazier, and like it goes deeper. It gets deeper. That's what I'm saying. Is I watched this and immediately my brain started spinning at all the other possibilities that could come out of the whole Steve thing. So I appreciated it for reopening my interest in that sleeping controversy.
Ooh,
Okay.
so maybe a deep dive in our future on crazy
a Steve
spin-off
deep
series.
dive. Yeah, we'll call it reviving the Steve of time.
Mhm.
There we go, like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, but go check out that video. It's great fun. If you don't already follow Road to Babylon, just search that in YouTube and you will find it, and it will be there, and you can enjoy it. Or you can go to our Blue Sky post here, and you'll just see the link. Deb, we've shared this, right?
I
Have
think
we?
you
I
know
don't
what
know.
we did now, because that's where I am. So.
There we go.
Yes,
I just
it's
saw
been shared.
our channel in the corner. I was like, I presume we've shared this. So
We are now
Yes,
reposting.
It has
we
now been
reposted.
reposted
It's
on our
done.
channel.
There we go.
If you can't find it.
There we go. Live. You guys are seeing it all in the works.
The Stevival. The Stevival. I like that.
it.
The
I like
Stevival.
it. Rapunzel's on a roll today.
All right. What's next on our list?
So this is kind of on topic, sort of. There's, for those of you who watched WoT Idol last year, there was an amazing entry by a group that called themselves Wotapella, and since then the Discord server for Wotapella has blown up, and they recently released this song. Mel, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So yeah, Wotapella formed out of all the WoT Idol nerds' interest in continuing to make more WoT Idol songs when it isn't even time for WoT Idol. Specifically, the acapella people started it, including Avi Silver and Matt Murdoch, who's in our chat. But this song was written by Salia, and she just wanted as many people as possible to participate. So she came to the Wotapella group because she knew there were a bunch of singers in there and was like, hey, can you guys sing? And she recruited a bunch of people, like the Talkies came and sang on it too. But this is a Save WoT song, a Save WoT version of Love Runs Out that we put together in honor of the show and our love for the show, and to show that our love will never stop. So feel free to go watch it. It's pretty great. Salia finished cutting the edit of the video on basically the Saturday evening of WotCon, and so the final main programming session of WotCon opened with this, and it was really well received. Everyone
That's
was
really cool.
rocking out, so everyone got to kind of see it.
It's a bop.
Right off the bat. It's
a
great.
real bop. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
and I'm not saying that just because I'm in it.
It's an extra bop because Mel's in it. It was a
Yes.
bop originally, and now it's like boppier because of Mel. So
Obviously.
just
Yeah,
saying.
and I sang on it before I lost my voice.
Yeah, sorry, no sexy Mel voice on it, just regular Mel voice on it. So.
Yeah, sorry. But lots of other sexy voices because they're just great singers in this
There we go.
group. Yeah, super fun. So if you love to sing and love Wheel of Time stuff, you should join, and hopefully we'll be talking about that a little bit more later, but you should join the Wotapella Discord because there's lots of songs in the work all the time.
Lesbian Nerdy's arrived, everybody. Hey, Lesbian
Oh my
Nerdy.
God, lesbian nerdy! I've never met you in person.
Fun WhatCon story. Mel and Jenny met each other for the first time, and was it you pointed out, Mel? You're like, oh my God, it's nice to finally meet you or something. And
Yeah. And Jenny's like, what are you talking about? She's like, we've met before. And I was like, we haven't. She's like, what? She's like, how is this possible? And so we had a really fun exchange about the fact that we've seen each other so much online that it felt like we'd seen each other in person. Well, we hadn't.
But that is such a thing that this community does, is like, if you haven't met each other, it's very possible that like you're just like, no, we've totally met, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
There was some people that I was talking about. I think I was like talking to Endashima, and I was just like chatting with him, and he's like, it's nice to meet you in person. And I was just like, yeah, I mean, we've met in person. He's like, no. So there's lots of, it's great that everyone is so fun online that it feels like you're just carrying on a conversation when you hang out in person.
It is absolutely wonderful. So I was certain we'd met in person before. I forget people don't see my face, but I know all of your faces so well. So yeah, actually, that's one of the funniest things for me when I go to WhatCon is people who see Lesbian Nerdy in person, obviously sans avatar for the first time. It kills me, and I love it. So
like, you have a face.
Exactly.
You guys, I don't know if you weren't on the dance floor, but I witnessed the most amazing like dancing with Lesbian Nerdy's face, like during the dance party on Saturday night. Like, her face was the belle of the ball. Like, so many people wanted to dance with her face, and they cuddled up with her face, and they like smothered her face all over their bodies. There was like slow dancing with her face and lots of caressing of Lesbian Nerdy's face. It was pretty great. Yeah, I enjoyed watching it. But the best part was that like she, like real her, was like right there next to the people dancing with her face. So it was like you were like dancing a duet.
Yeah, a duet. It was lovely. So, but yeah, we have a last bit of news, and then I think our guest has arrived as well. So round us out, Leigh-A.
Okay, so I'll go through these just really quickly. So the esteemed Dr. Livingston, who, I don't know if this man sleeps, like, he's perpetually doing things. He's making documentaries, he's writing books. That being said, he has a new book that is up for pre-order still, I believe. It's about the new history of the 100 Years' War. And I've read a couple of other things about this. A whole bunch of other historians have said like it's groundbreaking. It's amazing. If you've read any of his historical work before, not his fantasy stuff, it is very readable. So it doesn't sound like a textbook. It's not going to make your eyes bleed going through it. So, so Crusade, Agincourt. So we've got another one to add to this. Bloody Crowns. Keep an eye out for that. It should be being released soon. And then another announcement from him, because, this guy's, again, doesn't have enough stuff going on. He finally got the rights back to Shards of Heaven, the trilogy, which is a phenomenal trilogy post Julius Caesar getting assassinated. It's a fantasy book based in a historical context. They have rebranded it. It is no longer called the Shards of Heaven. The first book is called The Ark in the Empire.
Cool.
So this will be coming out at the beginning of next year. But it's also, he wanted to release the cover art. It is not yet open for pre-orders, but it isn't just like beautiful cover art.
It's lovely. I like it a lot.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
So,
amazing.
And then, keep an eye out for that. We'll make sure to share more information. I'm actually rereading Shards of Heaven, the original. I did comment on this, asked him, can express how absolutely excited I am for this. I've actually just started a reread, so this announcement is particularly timely. Very curious if you went back and tinkered with it.
Mhm.
And he replied, I didn't tinker with the main text, but you've got a bonus short story at the end.
Ooh.
So if you already have a copy of the original Shards of Heaven, you will want to get this new one under the new name, with the new art, and with a new short story.
Cool.
And last bit of news from Dr. Livingston. He responded to just the general love that we all give him, saying, I can't remember who posted the original post, but he was responding to that person saying, glad you loved it. Enough word of mouth with enough sales, and a second wave just might roll ashore. Ha ha ha. You can tell he's an author because he's making bad puns.
I appreciate the bad puns.
And then this is the last bit of news, which will be a perfect introduction for our guest. The deadline for WoT Idol has been extended to August 3rd. They've also released the dates that they'll be doing WoT Idol, airing it. But we'll be discussing that momentarily.
Also, while you're there, can you hit that follow button? Because I don't know why we don't follow the WoT Idol account, but we should.
There we go. Doing it live.
Doing it live. There we go.
Doing it live.
Like follow.
And that is all I have. Let's bring our guest on.
Yay!
All right.
Yes.
Mel, would you like me? Do you need a moment? Are you okay?
No, I'm just gonna cough all episode. It's fine.
Wonderful.
You can't get sick over the screen. But we're very excited to bring to you today a WoT Idol expert, an acapella extraordinaire, a man who needs no introduction, but we're giving him one anyway. Avi, welcome to the show. Hey, friend.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me.
Nice
I'm
to see you.
So honored. I've watched for years, and so it's cool to finally be in the threefold stream.
Yes, welcome. We're very terrifying.
All the stabs.
Look at us.
I mean, we do.
Oh.
We have knives.
So there's a fun fact. My sister-in-law, I first met her over Skype when I was dating my now wife, and she showed up on the stream with a knife. So it became a running joke for a few years. Hi, Leslie Nerdy. Hi, Dina Luhu.
Like a threatening knife?
Hey, Rapunzel. This is cool. You guys have everyone popping up. Wow, this is so fun. I usually at home I have all the screens. And no, I'm not in. Wow, you know my regular office.
That's creepy.
Dina Lu, where?
Don't
wait. New person in chat.
Don't stalk Avi.
Hey.
Who is Prankster's Nightmare, Sword Vader 4? Hello.
Hi.
So usually I have the chat up in another window so I can live respond. I taught during COVID. There's my friend Carrie. She just released her book. It's called The House of Beth. Shameless plug. I read it in a day. It's fantastic.
Carrie, put your book information in chat.
Yeah, share your book, please. Carrie.
Yes.
See it. And if you want, you can open. You can pop out the YouTube chat and have it on the side window if you want.
There should be an option in the StreamYard for you to watch the.
You can also watch the chat if you
can't comment. You can watch the chat at least.
Oh, is it comments over here?
Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm gonna try not to get too distracted by that.
It is very. It's hard.
My wife sent me a text. She's like, "Pretend you're still medicated." So my ADHD meds are definitely out of my system right now. Sorry. Oh, she just texted me. She said, "You're supposed to pretend to."
Tell her to stop texting you. It's distracting you.
Tell her you're on a very famous, busy live YouTube show.
I am.
Yes.
You're very famous and important.
Also, did you guys see the other trending things on the BlueSky when you guys had it up? When you guys were looking at it was Airbud was on there, and I'm curious a little bit where. But we don't have to go into that now, but I will be looking that up later. Oh, Squirrel. Yes, I told you. If someone wants to put in the chat what Airbud was about, I'm a little curious.
There's a new Airbud. There's another new Airbud. Yeah.
And
the world needs more dog movies.
Well, that's true. So,
someone posted today, they're in a world where there's 14 Airbud movies, the Wheel of Time should
Yeah, if there's 14
Seasons.
AirPods, we should definitely have 14 seasons.
If there's room in the world for 14 Airbuds, there's plenty more room for more Wheel of Time.
I mean, he's a ginger, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Aiel dog. We think.
You heard it here first. Airbuds and Aiel dog.
Yes.
He's a stone dog.
He's a
No.
stone dog. Oh. No,
Is he
because
a stoner?
we like Airbud.
Does Airbud get high? Ha! He does because he plays basketball.
Bud. The one off the
Yeah.
bud.
Wow. Okay. So what?
Wow.
I
We
was
love
having fun.
buds.
I was having fun with that. I was like, I'm just let this run right now.
Wow. All
Listen,
right.
my brain is muddy because of COVID and only COVID.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to
Let-
catch
let-
things as quickly as I normally do. So you
Let me
just
do the
have
new
to,
guest
you
thing.
know.
I'll do the new guest thing. Abby, when we have a new guest on, we like to do something to get to know them better because perhaps we don't know you as well as we think we should know you. Perhaps we don't know how much of a Aiel you can or can't be, or perhaps the audience don't know those things, or all of those. So we like to do what we call Fear the Spear. So I
Ooh.
hope you're ready because that's what we're going to do. All right.
I don't think he's ready.
Oh, no. Clearly not. Clearly not ready.
He's not ready.
All right.
But
well,
whoever is.
No one's ever ready. We kick it off with an easy one, so don't worry too much. And feel free to make these up if you can get wild and wacky. You don't have to pick from the books, okay? Like you can let your heart speak. But please tell us your name, society, and clan.
Wait, do I hear clicking? Do you guys actually have a clock running on this?
No, it's the music. It's got little.
We just
tick to
have
it.
some background beats.
Yeah, we have a little background beat that just.
It's
ticks
like
a little bit.
it's a little quiet. So you can't.
I'll crank it a little bit.
I swear I heard. Oh, but there is a grandfather clock in here. I'm at my sister's. I see
The
nerdy.
sounds are
Funny.
in your head.
Okay. Name, society, and clan.
Mhm.
I mean, my name is Avi, so I think that kind of makes me Avienda,
Ooh.
which would make me Tardad.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But that's the clan, right? And
Mhm.
so, but I have to go with the wise one.
Okay,
they're
that's fine.
just so cool.
Yeah.
Although I do like maidens, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna go with wise one.
You could
Love
do
it.
the Avi route and do maidens, then wise.
Then
one.
wise one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
funny. So I didn't realize when I was reading the series because I wasn't as like tuned into the community, that people called Avienda Avi for shorthand.
Oh no.
I did it, and so when I first entered, I did happen to know that at that point, and so that's why the first year was like my name was Avi, not Avienda in parentheses.
Oh.
So I wanted people to know I came by this name honestly. No
Nice.
offense.
I
Hilarious.
appreciate your honesty.
I did not know
Very
that.
wise one
That's-
of you.
Yeah, only the second person I've ever known in the fandom who does that. We have a Jane who comes to Malkier here in Europe, and her Discord name is Jane (parentheses not Victoria).
Oh, that's
Um,
funny.
And I've asked where it comes from, and I've forgotten it from when I asked it years ago. But it was this whole convoluted story, I believe. But I've never seen anyone else who's done that. But yours is because it's an actual, it's a legitimate claim. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I like that.
All right.
All right. Time to get random with the questions. So let's see.
Oh, I love good random questions. I'm a teacher, so this is I
Nice.
love a good icebreaker.
Well, the first one's going to Leigh-A. Leigh-A's
Oh,
going
God,
to ask
okay.
you question number 2. Yes, it does kiss.
What?
Mhm.
Exactly. Question 2.
If we were to take the 5th from your hold, what would you be saddest to lose?
Okay, so I'm very nostalgic. So I still have my like childhood stuffed animals and
Aw.
like X-Men figures, and in particular any of the raccoons. I don't know if you guys can see this, but my background even on my phone is like a raccoon.
Oh, that's so cute.
You're
And on my
adorable.
computer, it's going like this. But so they all have names. The names are similar. There's Little Raccoony, Big Raccoony, Nico.
Is that one of the ones behind you, or is that something else?
Oh no, so none of this.
Oh yeah,
belongs
you're
to
not
me.
at your
This
house.
is-
I'm sorry,
yeah.
my bad.
So stuffed animals and like stuff that can't be replaced. That's like nostalgic.
Mm,
All right. Love that.
good answer.
That would be very sad, and we
Mhm.
would totally take it.
Yes. It's like the first place we go.
Yeah.
We're not trying to create a list of things to like just, come over and grab.
This is
like-
not research ahead of time of a raid.
No.
Nope. Spin
All
the
right.
wheel, quick! Distract him.
Yeah, spin the wheel. Mel's going to ask you number 6.
If we were on a raid, would you be a dawn runner, a stone dog, or a thunder walker? Let me read those again, just in case. Because we've had people be confused. Let me read them again, just in case the context clues are not clear of which one you should not pick. Would you be a dawn runner, a stone dog, or a thunder walker? Which one?
A brief research.
Are you researching?
This is
No.
fly on me.
No,
No
okay,
outside support.
Got response.
okay. If I'm gonna, because again, unmedicated. I'm gonna be completely honest. I only remember stone dogs. I don't remember the dawn runners or thunder walkers. I hope I gain cheer.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know
Something-
what just happened.
I don't know what
Oh,
happened there. Oh, there you are, sir.
Sorry, that was weird. That cut out right there, and I
So
think
strange.
StreamYard just ejected you in
Mm.
rage. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's keep going.
Let's keep spinning that
There
wheel.
are wrong answers.
My turn for an answer now. A question. I'm going to ask you question number 1. Avi, besides butt rock, what is your favorite natural land formation?
Definitely hill cleavage. Coming to a YouTube channel near you shortly.
Love that. Okay, let's go.
Is that the only tease you're gonna give about that? That's it? That's all you're gonna say?
Oh, should I say more?
I mean, yeah.
So the Wadapella did a cover of Hills of Tanchico. And so I just got back from a trip to Alaska, and from the boat, I saw I don't know how to describe it. The hills were so perfect, and there was just a crevice between them. But as the boat was moving sideways, you wanted to see what was behind the hills, and you knew when you got to just the right angle, you get to see there's going to be snow and glacier. It's going to be beautiful. And I was like, wait, I'm looking at these hills I'm actually trying to figure out what's behind this gap in the hills. And I felt like a teenager again. Anyway, so the karaoke track is that video. I have a 4-minute video of the hills coming into view. So yes, hill cleavage.
Hill cleavage.
cleavage.
I can actually, by the way, if you're curious, I can tell you a lot about the mixing of butt rock. It was a major topic of one of my classes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. I mean,
not the ones I teach. The ones so I also have a master's in audio technology that I did during COVID. And so in one of my live sound class, actually, so Sam, the one who helps teach me to mix during each WoT Idol season, and I've learned more each time, and then I pass it on. He was the one that taught that class, and
Wow.
and he likes butt rock, or he likes to talk about mixing butt rock.
And here's me during COVID. I just sat online and talked to loads of people about Wheel of Time and mowed
I did
my
a
lawn.
little.
We all
You
have our things.
taught and got a master's degree and did other things, and I'm just like, wow, I feel very lazy right now.
There's a whole story behind that too. We'll see if it comes. If you want me to go into it, I can. But it's a funny story.
Well,
too.
we don't have time for it right now because
That's fair.
we still have more questions, and these are more.
I'm so
particular
excited for them.
yeah. Yeah,
So,
we have to get very specific.
Leigh-A, back up to you. Here's the first, more direct question.
When did music become a passion?
Okay, this is kind of silly.
We love silly. We love silly.
So do you mean making music? I'm assuming you mean making
Whatever.
music. I'm gonna go with making music because that's a little bit interesting. the stories. So I was in 10th grade, and I was dating someone, and I don't know if you remember the mashup song. Jay-Z and Linkin Park did a mashup album. Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And Numb Encore was like
Mhm.
a bop and was stuck in my head.
It's still a
And
bop.
it's still a bop.
Yeah.
I mean, a good rock rap combo is always.
Oh, yeah.
I figured
So
Rob,
much
you in
fun.
particular.
Oh yeah.
I like your trend of switching genres every year.
Yeah. It's not that.
I heard you're going back to rap this year.
I might be going back to rap this year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The I feel like a little bit like Mo Gideon. I'm watching and listening. Like I know, softly. Anyway, so I got that song stuck in my head, but it got really ingrained to the point that I was like, the tired of being what you want me to be, but under the serve. And so I started to think this was about me. Like I very much started to internalize the lyrics. And I sort of like self-sabotaged the relationship. Like I decided that like that's what was happening. And like she's like trying to like control me or something, which was not happening at all. I just like had like gotten this music in my head. And after I realized what had happened, and like put me in a funk for a few months, and I was just like, shoot, like music's dangerous. And I started to like avoid certain music that made me feel bad or made me moody. And so I like very much, no offense to those of you that like pop punk, but I got very like not into pop punk because it was all so angsty and so like no one loves me. Like the whereas like hip hop at the time was like, and number one, I was like, I feel good about this. Like, of course, there's other stuff that's like, anyway. And so I started to think like, what if I could do the opposite? Because like Numb Encore felt really epic, but had like this sad undertone lyrics. I was like, what if I went the opposite? What if I had music that sounds sad, but the music is really, or the words are really like uplifting and hopeful and inspiring and stuff. So I started to make songs like, the one that I submitted with my college apps is called Keep Trying. And it had kind of like a doo-doo, like a very minor melody, but like the whole thing was like this story about like persistence and stuff like that. And so anytime I was like in a funk, I would write a song almost as like a map to get myself out of the funk. And so, yes, music, if you're a sneaker fox, it does carry a different meaning, Gnome and Garden.
That's a wonderful story. I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Wow. Mel, you're up next.
Yes. Okay. Does your brain categorize different musical styles for specific characters or areas of the Wheel of Time?
Oh, that's a good question. Any Zelda players out there?
Rob.
Okay, do you not think of like the Aiel and like the Gerudo as similar?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and so
yes.
like, do you not think that the Gerudo Valley song should be a theme for
You and I need to hang out some more, I feel like.
I think so. We got to talk about Zelda ROM hacks. Like they've made like 50 Ocarina of Time sequels on like for N64. That's another thing I did a lot of during the pandemic. We'll talk.
Like this.
So much to talk about.
I think Mel, Leigh-A, you can go. I think a bromance just occurred.
We're hyping what idol today? We are hyping.
Oh, okay.
It's
Fine.
the Aiel show token
The
Wetlander.
I think the Age of
I
Legends
do appreciate Zelda. Don't
has a lot of opera.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of opera?
Like metal opera.
Ooh.
I was gonna say
Like-
Klingon opera.
For some reason, I was thinking Klingon opera as well, to be honest.
That's fair.
I've been watching
Which
a lot of
is-
Star Trek recently, sorry.
Me too, but Klingon opera is very metal.
The White Cloaks listen to the Muppets exclusively, and Kids Bop.
Oh my god.
That's
because
creepy
it's been
as fuck.
sanitized. I
So
love it.
creepy. So appropriate.
Andor is just like a ton of like, those like the medieval remakes of songs.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's Andor. Andor just does a ton of like Dr. Dre medieval bard core remixes.
So the Bridgerton soundtrack.
No, the Bridgerton soundtrack is actually that's the Shanshan.
Oh,
I love this. All right, this needs to be a panel somewhere where we would just discuss this and like.
I
That's
love
amazing.
it.
The Shara has like a bunch of mumble rap.
Makes that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Makes
No one
sense.
knows what's going on. I love that.
Okay.
Oh, and Taylor Swift is Kyrian. Just talking shit about everybody.
What about the Borderlands?
Oh, is this? Am I allowed to curse? I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
you can.
Yeah.
Nobody
yes.
fucking curses on the show. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yes, motherfuckers. Yes, that's my
damn
favorite
mouth.
word, by the way.
Yeah, we just can't do it in the first like 60 seconds or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That's why our intros are so long.
No, yes,
mean-
we are adults. We are adult friendly.
Yes.
Also, weirdly, the camera on this computer is like at the bottom. So if you see me ever type anything, it'll be like giant fingers. That's why Uncle Sam wants you
Amazing. All right.
to sign up for WoT Idol. You who haven't finished, who haven't submitted yet. You, Test Hive. You.
Well, I've not even started writing yet, but I've got till the 3rd, so I got like another
Oh
7
my
days.
god!
easily,
Oh my
so-
god! Oh my god!
You're stressing me
Anxiety.
out, Rob.
I love doing this. Look, I wrote Lose Yourself in about recorded and produced Lose Yourself in about 8 hours, so I'm fine. Avi, please tell us what's your favorite thing about teaching.
Oh wait, did you know this in advance?
Yes, these are custom questions for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite thing. Can I give 2?
Sure.
All right, the first is that I get to keep on learning. So I have a pretty cool situation where I teach molecular biotechnology, which is like prepping students for work in biomanufacturing, and I run a program for that.
Wait, I thought you were a music teacher.
I am. And then, so that's on one side of a doorway. I literally don't have to go in the hallway. On the other side of the door, I have a recording studio classroom with like 25 MIDI keyboards that I bought on eBay, 2 recording booths, the third is in the back of the biotech classroom. And like interfaces and stuff, and that's my music tech room. And so I literally don't have to go into the hallway. And so my favorite thing about teaching, in that sense, is getting to keep on learning, because like both of those fields are always changing, and especially, I mean, really both, but especially with the music one, like every year there's like 10 new genres. And so the kids, I have this thing called the spell book, which basically it's like a how-to guide for like making music of any given genre. And so one of the projects they can do at the end of the year is they can add something that they can do research and add to the spell book, like how to do a different one. And every year there's like new genres that I've never heard before. So they're like I remember have you guys heard of like Jersey Club? That was new for me a few years ago. Wow. It's like the one that goes like ba 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 ba, and it's usually like a weird noise, like a rubber ducky going like quack 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 quack. And I love learning, so that's been cool. I get to keep learning, and they get to guide my learning. So that's one. And then the second one is okay. There's like this kind of like light. It's kind of like, I imagine it's how Moraine looks at Taviran, or Logain looks at Manukan Channel. There's this glow that forms when someone like is talking about or doing something they're passionate about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where someone like someone, this happened to me with my mom. Like my mom was a very
I'm seeing
like
one right
calm
now
person and
around
quiet
you.
at home. Oh, thanks. But like we had a thing with a neighbor one time that got like a little bit legal, and like she suddenly had her legal hat on, and I was just like, yo, who are you? Like, you are so cool. And there's just like some, you know what I mean? There's like a vibe. You're just like, oh, you're doing what you do. You're doing that damn thing. And like, what's cool with teaching is you can see students pick up on their thing for the first time and like realize like, oh, this is like, I had a kid this year in my music tech class who came in wanting, like thinking like, oh, I'm going to make beats, I'm going to write songs. And then when we got to the video portion, he'd been kind of struggling with all the music stuff. And then we got to the video portion and he's like, oh, I like videos. And he started doing these crazy lyric videos, way cooler than I can do, with like lyrics popping up here and here and here, like the stuff you see on like shorts or reels and stuff. And like, he suddenly had like the confidence that he hadn't had for the rest of the year. And he was just like before he was like following other people around. He's like, I want to do what you're doing. And then they'd be like, hey, you want to come with us? Like, nah, I'm making a video. And like, there's like, you know what I mean? There's like a glow, and getting to see that spark for the first time is like very, very, it's fun. And getting to be a part of it is even more fun.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
Love it. Love.
Love it. All right. We have one last question. Mel, you came up with these questions, so perhaps you can ask the last one.
Yeah. What's the strangest thing you've ever sound edited?
I don't know. I've done a lot of different things. I don't know if strange is the right word. I made a mashup of songs from my sister's baby shower that was like, ooh, baby, baby. And like the song happened, it's like it's like all the different baby songs, like the Drop It Like It's Hot. You know it's a baby song, but that's definitely birth. Either birth or pooping. We have a pooping mix. There's like Drop It Like It's Hot, Push It. It's the same thing. It's inspiring. If you really got to go, but you're constipated, just like put on the mix and yeah. I also made a song, a beat out of like weird sounds my nephew was making when he was a baby. I call it the wah mix. But I'm gonna kind of steal this and not make it strange. The thing I'm probably most proud of is I wrote a musical for our wedding.
Aww.
About how we met. And we had all of our bridal party, of which Carrie, again, shameless plug to the book, House of Beth was one of the ensemble, because like all of our bridal party were in it. So yes, a poop mix, Dana. It's songs that have a vibe of pooping. So like
Pushing.
like
Pushing.
push it, dun and like push it to the limit. If you have other ideas for things to add to the mix, feel free to message me at any point.
Amazing.
Love that.
Amazing. Cool. Cool. Well, I didn't know we were going to talk about poop songs. That's pretty fun.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Like that is that's crazy. That is the end of Fear the Spear. I don't think we need to ask the audience, because I mean you had some rough track there with the Stone Dog question, but those last questions.
Yeah.
That might be
You overcame.
I think we have, not in terms of hilarity, like Trouser Moose was a very special occasion for us when we had Trouser Moose, but I think in terms of like personal questions, that might be up there as some of the best answers we've had. Like I think we've all just sat here and been like, wow.
I love it.
You
It's
have
been very enjoyable getting to
very
know you
enjoyable.
more.
Definitely ramen rattle for you, Abby. Definitely.
Yay!
I will say one of the things I appreciate about the IEL is that they have non-traditional family structures, which resonates with me because I have 6 parents.
That's a lot of parents.
That's a lot of parents.
So many great.
There's a lesbian couple and a gay couple wanting kids. So one woman and my sister, one woman and one man had my sister. Then 5 years later, they had me. Then when I was 4, my dad split up and got with new dads. So 2 of my dads are black, one of which is part Cherokee. Both my moms are Jewish. One of my dads is French, and the other one's Dutch.
Wow. That is a big family. And that's just the parents.
That makes a lot of sense about how you have all of these different musical influences too, because you like pull from so many different cultures when you produced your songs. Anyway, speaking of songs,
Wait, quick cleanse for everybody. Enjoy butt rock. There we go.
Butt rock.
yeah,
There we go. We are cleansed. Let's talk songs. Abby, go up there with Mel.
Oh, that's cool.
oh hey,
Shoot
It's
up
high
there.
up here.
Shoot.
be careful, you're mounting Leigh-A. Anyway, so we asked the Foldies, what am I surprising you with my words that come out of my mouth?
No, we love
filter?
we love Meluendos.
No,
In
no,
fact, in
no.
honor of that Meluendo, I'm going to drop another 5 memberships in chat.
Yeah, give them more prezzies. Anyway, while we're giving more prezzies out, we asked the Foldies like what some of their favorite WoT Idol songs from 2024 were, and they nominated a bunch. And I'm wondering if maybe we should we play the whole song? What do you guys think? Should we play the whole song? Or should we just play a bit of it, and then chat about it and hype some more.
I think we can play a little bit and then talk. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
What song?
I think
What
so.
song is coming first?
All right, so Lanwi recommended this one. It is by Just the Amerlin Seats, The Forsaken. Hopefully, oops.
Let me turn off the
Sorry.
StreamYard music.
Don't mute it.
It's good. It's good. We can hear it.
Now don't call me a forsaken, and I ain't no Aes Sedai. When I researched at the column done, I was Yaren Arana when I released the Dark One and blew that sucker up. I pledged myself to Shaitan and was the first chosen. What I really want to know, Luz Theron, is what Leigh-A has that's so damn great. She's just some straw-haired chick. Oh, I swear I'll get you back now.
Rip the column dom.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a boppy track right there. It's so much
So
fun.
good. So good. And that's from Jess Amerlin Steady, who is trained opera singer.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying at WoTCon that like the songs that are normally in WoT Idol are like not her style, and she's like not as comfortable in that. And I'm just like, are you crazy? Every song that she does are so good.
Yeah.
She's like, that's just not my it's not my confidence level. And I was just like, fuck you and your perfect voice.
She could pull an opera song though, if that's what she's more comfortable with.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to complain about that.
No,
like Carmina Burana or Carmen Burana or
Carmina Burana. I love Carmina Burana.
But there's also
monks.
so many
Those are like
musicals that are operatic that you could do Les Mis, you could do Phantom of the Opera, even
Evita.
Yeah, there's there's a ton of options that are out there. So
and I love those.
Yeah, and musicals are a very good source of WoT Idol inspiration as well. So
yes,
but getting to this, like, don't feel if we're giving advice, Avi, what would be your advice on this topic?
Well, so my first year, it's funny. Every year I've kind of learned something new in terms of like what works, what feels good, what doesn't work. Ultimately, it's whatever's fun, whatever you really enjoy. But because I like to make stuff and I want to try and have it sound good and things like that. My takeaway from my first year was, while I loved my like the idea of doing the goat with the Ileana thing, Taylor Swift's not my range. So it didn't like the way. Well, no, but like instrumentals and beats and things are made almost like a nest where there's like a specific spot where there isn't music that your voice is supposed to fit. And so my voice didn't fit in that spot because it wasn't made for my voice. And so like the following year, I had a friend who she was actually the one who was the lead in my, the one from last year, who was going to sing for the All for the Light. Then she broke her foot. And she had to go to the doctor, and it was like 2 days before it was due. And another friend who I'd given a recording setup to was in town, was like, hey, I can't get it working. Can you come to my office so we can test? So I went there, and as a backup, we recorded it real quick. But I specifically chose that song because Roshni was an alto, and so was Natalie. So it was perfect because like it fit for the voice. And then, I rap, so like I could do that part. But I think there's something to be said for picking a song that matches your style. Doesn't have like that's specifically if you're trying to do something that like if you feel like this is like she was saying that it was out of her comfort zone necessarily, then like pick something that is and like rock out, shows what again, that glow of the thing that you're like passionate about, that you love to do. This is not to dissuade if you want to do something funny or if you want to do something fun and sing a song that's like out of your register that wasn't. You also can you can change the song. You can EQ it differently so it does have a little like butt rock dip for you. That, by the way, is the secret for butt rock. There's like a huge scoop cut out in the middle, which makes the crack. Yeah.
Love that.
I love that. Is that why I tend to make songs like a 20-year-old pop star? my normal voice sounds like a child.
I do remember the second year when I did Stacey's mom. I was like, oh, my voice does not suit this song at all. And that even includes my allowance for knowing that I actually can't hold a tune. I was like, but never mind.
There are some good Stacey's dad songs done by like done with where the scoop is more in your register.
Okay. Wow.
That I've seen. So look up like Stacey's dad, and you'll find a few different groups that have done it, and that'll feel a little better. And speaking of Melindra's voice, I think you guys are in for a treat with her entry for this year.
Yeah, Avi. So this was a conversation that Avi and I had. It was like this. Avi's like, hey, do you want to be part of my song? And I'm just like, I'm just like so busy with Say What. Like I can't do anything. I'm just like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do a WoT Idol song. And then like a week later, I was like, I had an idea, and I recorded it really fast, like just like on my phone.
She's like, I have an idea. Here, my idea's done. And I'm like, oh, you have an idea, or you had, or like, is it?
No, like I had an idea, and it was like it like barfed out of my brain, and then like like a session of just like insanity. And then he's like, I can mix, right? And I was like, please mix.
I can have mix.
Yes. So he has lent his amazing sound mixing skills to
which I'm in general. Anyone's welcome to reach out. I love to I can help with doing a quick rough mix for anybody, but also I love to teach people how to like what are some like basic tricks to like get, because ultimately, I mean, it's cool because I don't think I'm the only one that from year to year is finding ways to like, oh, I saw other cool things happen. How can I like bring this to the next level? And it's been really cool to see like the production quality for everyone like increase and like grow and stuff. To be honest, I see someone say like make them quick. I was quick. So I have a songwriting club at school where we used to do a thing called Challenge Thursday, where we'd make a whole music video. We'd make the beat, write the lyrics, do the research, write the song, and shoot the video about a science topic, like all in one afternoon.
Crazy.
And I can do that. I can like make an original, like the one I did for the Winter WoT Idol. I did that one like pretty fast. The one about like Matt and we're Santa Golem. The parodies are a little harder when you're making it into acapella, because I actually have no experience with acapella. My entry last year was my first time ever beatboxing, ever doing acapella. I've always loved acapella.
You couldn't tell.
Specifically, I mentioned Roshni earlier. Like, she had done a lot of acapella in college, and then I had made a friend, Wolf's sister, through this community who had also done acapella. And so it's like kind of was like, wait, if I do acapella, I can like do it with more people, and I love people. So like I was like, cool, but very much out of my comfort zone, and very much takes a lot more work. Like my entry this year took like 4 months. So, yeah. Oh, did it? Oh, thanks, Rapunzel.
I mean,
I'll definitely make a sequel.
I love it. Oh,
all right,
man.
So, for asking for a friend, Avi, how much notice do you need about mixing? Like,
he's mixing like 400 people's songs.
I know. I understand there's a queue. Like, or like, how do I book a lesson? And then my friend knows how to do it.
So tomorrow morning through the 28th, I'm going up to Provincetown, actually for the gay parent camp thing that I did as a kid with my good friend Carrie, the author of The House of Beth.
Did Carrie ever drop her stuff? Self promo in the chat, Carrie.
People can't drop links, so.
All right, I'm looking it up right now. I got it. I got you.
Layers on it. Yeah, only mods can drop links. That I just.
Well, so I'm going to be up there till the 28th, then I'll be back here at my sister's, and then I totally have time. I will, like, the full disclosure. These are the best headphones I have with me, so it's totally possible I might butcher the mix, but it'll probably sound like decent. These are not my like really nice mixing headphones or my monitors, but I did bring like my processor and things. So if you don't have any mixing experience, I'll probably do better, but like you might have to like ping me back and be like, hey, something sounds weird, and then I can like fix it. But also in terms of lessons, I can totally do one. Rob, are you asking for you?
I haven't even written mine yet.
Well, that's fine. Like I said, the time between the 28th and the 3rd, which is when it's due, I'm decently free.
Okay.
I will. Have you been?
I will.
Yeah, I believe Dana lived up there.
There's a
in
little
that
bit
area
of a
for a
delay,
while.
Avi.
Up in
Between
like when
the
we
okay.
post.
Rob, what DAW do you use?
What do I use? Sorry.
What software do you use for recording and mixing normally?
Audacity.
Audacity?
Yes.
Do you, Mac or Windows?
Windows.
Try to get either Reaper or like if you want me to give you a lesson, either Reaper or Ardour. Both of them are like either free or free-ish.
Okay.
And I can teach you some like pretty straightforward stuff in there that can be good. And if you bring in a bunch of people, like I love to get, I'm used to having a class full of students, but if there's like a group of people that collectively want to like learn and want to all like pre-get, like I'd love to do like a little lesson. I've enjoyed working with, cause there's so much time. Like that first year that I did this, I was just like, yo, so many good lyrics, so many good things, and clear that like people have stuff. And I was just like, I wish I could just give them a little bit of advice on like getting the like what they clearly have onto like, you know what I mean? And so like that's where and yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Spread
the word.
I've made
that software that you recommended was Reaper and what?
Ardour. Because again, they're both so when I say free-ish is the like Reaper has a thing where I think it's free, but it won't open for like 60 seconds unless you pay money. And Ardour is ARDOUR. And Ardour was free on Windows, but maybe it's not. It might be like just a small amount of money, and maybe it's just free on Linux. But whatever DAW you use, I can the same concepts that I go with can be adapted. Oh, that's cool, Dana Luhu. And so for example, I worked with Shansini on and a couple other Heather Sadai on what's the one with Premiere, the Adobe one, Audition. I worked with Perrin Bondsmith on Ardour. I worked with someone on Reaper. But yeah, I like they're all like one DAW fits another. Audacity's a little bit Matt Murdock does amazing things with Audacity that blow my mind. And I think he's causing himself a lot of extra pain to do it. But but it's free. Yeah, but the things that I would teach you that like can like add like make your process better and a little bit more polished, it's not stuff I can do on Audacity. I do think they might be updating it though. I feel like I heard that they're adding the ability to do certain things on Audacity. And again, It's incredible software, but it's specifically the additions to your approach that I would give aren't things that would be in Audacity. Rapunzel, that's funny. Once you see my entry
hilarious.
for this year, I do have an homage to Shansini's proclivity is the wrong word. What's a word for like making a lot of things? Not promiscuity. That's doing a lot of things.
Productivity.
Do you know what? We're just going to leave that as
Productivity.
Productivity. That's the one.
But I somehow like promiscuity, but just relating to
I love
songs.
Shantane's vocal promiscuity actually fits.
Yes, vocal promiscuity. Speaking of vocal promiscuity, let's have another song.
All right. So
before we do that, I just want to say, Avi, I know you said you couldn't stay whole time, so I just want to respect your timeline. Do you want?
I'm fine. It was more on the early end of things that I couldn't make it to.
Well, then we'll keep you as long as you want to stay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What's our next song, Leigh-A?
Okay, so this one was recommended by our winner from last year, Zalia. She says, my personal fave from 2024 is Rockoy's Balefire. Can't even count how many times I've listened to it, and then Starry-Eyed Face. So let's get that going.
Okay, it's Lord of the Morning waging war with the Dark One. Move white cloaks with your zeal for the fake sun. Move dark friends cause ashes Albert either. I'm the dragon and I'm reborn and I'm here to cure the fever in the pattern with some short sauce. AOL is oversee, my Dane is where it's supposed to be. Your Dane is in my sanity. It's forsaken man, I stole his fame and now I am his nemesis. The list is running long, so terminating with prejudice. Hot like the wasteland. Getting grim, being nicknamed the Startran. Channel like my name should have a fourth part added. Feeling prophecies while I'm going fully rapid. Justice for the peasants, humility for nobles. Handing grain for needy, hanging traitors for the troubles. I made my heart seal it, now I'm calling it Candela. Built for tragedy, like a Rudian pillar. These people are afraid of me, cause I'm a madman Balkin. Kickless till the dragon is insane. Blast you, praise me, guilty like a mountain range that constantly weighs me. Don't.
Sorry, I didn't know a good.
It's one of my favorites too. It's so good. I think this might be one of the ones I've listened to the most as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What is it about
it was you
that
at
you
first,
loved it?
actually.
Oh, you thought it was Rob?
Because you did the Eminem one a couple years ago. The 8 Mile.
Yeah. That was the first year. That was the very, very first entry that I did. But yeah, no, that Required did that, and that was amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Like, I listened to that and I was like, damn.
It's really good. And it feels the character too. Like the moment where you're like looking over Ishmael's shoulder and he says the pronunciation of something sounds a little how I imagine Ishmael might say it. And so I was like, wait a second. Is this Ishi rapping right now? Because Ishi would drop bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bars of balefire.
He would.
Bars of course.
Yes, absolutely. So that's a banging tune, that one. I love that one.
It's really great.
I appreciate anyone who puts, I appreciate everyone who puts in the song. It doesn't matter whether it's, amazing, weird, unusual, a remake of us, like it's stripped back version or something. But I have a soft spot for anyone who raps. I just
like my entry this year.
I might have been given a like a nudge to be like, hey, Rob, you wanna have a look at this? So I might have an idea of what you're doing this year.
That's for something else. That's
for something else.
What was sent to you today is not Avi's entry this year. It's for someone else to sing, right?
Oh yes, yes. Please do help with that. I did think of you for that.
Yeah, no, I looked at
something that I really want to exist, but I already had an entry idea I was tied to.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'll definitely look at that. I was like, okay, I need to listen to that song a lot more than I've currently listened to it to make sure I can get the vibe. Yes,
I love Rekoy's just general ambiance and attitude, and like the way he approaches his songwriting is always so like unexpected and surprising, and I appreciate that everything because I never know what we're getting from. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Well, and with approach of songwriting, Avi, do you have any tips on because you've talked about how your students will come up with a music video in just one afternoon? Do you have tips for people on how to create lyrics for parodies as we start approaching this deadline?
So I have it seems super basic, but let me draw a picture for you. So Google Docs. Fun fact, you may not know this. In the URL thing, if you type docs.new, it'll make a new Google Doc. And you can do the same thing for like sheets.new, slides.new.
Nice.
So if you like, if everyone wants to try this real quick, class, open a new tab and go to docs.new, and then make a table. And if you're planning to make a video, you make it 3 columns. If it's just the song, you can make it 2 columns. Actually, no, do 3 columns anyway, and 4 columns with the video. In the first column, you put the original lyrics, and you break it up by rows, by sections of the song. In the second column is where you're going to put your lyrics. In the third column, you put content. So stuff you want to write about. And so first, I get all the stuff in there that I know I want to write about, and then it's easy to like draw from it. And so like in years where I knew I like really wanted to like pull specific words or phrases from like a cult. Like for example, last year when I did the No One Fights as Hard, and it was all gonna be about the maidens. I like just like did all the research I could about maidens and like put all the words that I wanted to like refer to for maidens in there. And so I knew at any given point that I needed like something it rhymes with. Like I had my whole bank of stuff right there. And so I was like translating the that content into rhyme, into lyric. And it just makes it a lot easier because you know what you're pulling from. You're not running into write like, what am I going to write about next? And if you're a video, you can do a whole nother column where for this line, what is the thing? What is the piece of footage? Or like, where do you want to be? Almost like a storyboard. I find like those little scaffolding things help to anchor you and like give you steps along the way. It's simple, but it works.
I'm so different when I write my songs.
It's specifically for content.
Yeah, that's fair. When I write my songs, I literally have to have it on paper in front of me, which is
like handwritten.
Handwritten. I write out the lyrics and then I write my own version next to it, and I often scribble things out and such. And that's usually only for like the first verse, and then I stop writing the song out and I just write my own version from there because I'm looking at it like the lyrics on the computer or something. But I actually don't like research all the things I want to put in the song. I'm like,
the content portion.
The content, yeah. As I write the song, I'm like, where does it take me? Where do I end up? And that's how I end up writing my whole song.
So I think that's like, so my one for this year is more like that. In particularly the third, I ran into writer's block. I got, much like everyone probably, got pretty discouraged after the breaking of the column dom, we'll call it. When
the shame of Sony.
Yeah, when they yeah. But the thing that brought me back in was like, I think so. Sally and I had a conversation about where we both were worried that this community has become such a big part of our lives that we were like, what if, like, is this just gonna dissolve? Like, are we gonna? And it didn't. If anything, like the WoT Discord, for example, I got invited to the Lights Work Discord, and like all these Discords are still so vibrant and like more than ever even, and that like. And then the Melindhra, well, all of you guys played such a big part in Save WoT and like all the billboards, and it's just like, this is so cool. Like that we are here. Like we are our own Roydion. Like we are our memories. We are the thing that's like, that helps us remember where we came from. Just because, like even if this does end, that doesn't mean that we're ending. Like we now have like threefold talk, like, you know, these kinds of shows where like we all know about now and we're all excited, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get to be on this is so cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm so excited for the day I can finally actually come to like a WoTCon or JordanCon. It always ends up being on like a weekend that I just can't. Like I'm pretty sure I just got invited to a wedding that I'm pretty sure is on JordanCon next year.
Tell them they have to change their wedding.
That happened to me this year.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really, if you're free the first weekend in September next year, I hear there's a fun gathering in Prague.
Yeah.
Is this MalkierCon?
Yes.
In first so far, I would love to.
It's a long way. I get it.
It's also the very beginning of the school year.
Oh yes, of course you're a teacher. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's not teacher friendly.
Yeah, if it was August, that could be fun.
I mean, it's the last weekend in August this year.
All the cool con kids are doing it.
All the cool con kids get COVID.
Yeah.
It's really bad this year, so it's gonna take you out for like two weeks.
I was having serious FOMO. And granted, I was on a cruise. It's not like I wasn't having like a good time myself, but I'm like seeing like, it was weird. I couldn't like participate in Discord or send any messages, but I could see them all in my notifications. So I'm like, You guys are at dinner? You guys are at what? Wait, this is all so fun. And then it's like, oh my God, I'm so sick. Oh, I'm totally dying right now. Wait, I've got it too. And then I'm just like, oh, almost what? Like, thanks, guys. Were you trying to cure my FOMO?
I managed to avoid everything, apparently.
Oh, I don't know. You didn't hug enough people, Rob.
Rob, we could do a poll in chat. Convid escape minutes didn't go.
I don't think you want to be on. record.
Yeah, maybe.
I heard you guys saw COVID and you took the 5th.
Yeah.
I mean,
So a 5th of you
I'm-
didn't get it.
yeah, I'm the
That's
5th. And
about
apparently,
You were the token non-COVID getter.
Somehow, real life Mount Cawthon did not get it,
exactly. See, that's
which
how bizarre.
actually makes zero sense.
Matt Cawthon was not Matt Coffin.
Yeah,
I know.
Matt Coffin was not Coffin.
He did not hug enough people, apparently.
I don't know.
Or I was hugging the wrong people. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Maybe it was the sing along. I don't know.
Maybe.
There was a lot of singing along.
I imagine a sing along. That's actually the thing I most dream of doing. Like specifically, and this is one of my things in like when I had the idea of the Waterpolo Discord was specifically like how cool would it be if we had songs that a lot of people could sing at once and that we could divvy up and then it being live. And I think so many of us are international that I don't know that there's ever going to be enough of us in one place, but I can dream.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Andral Sadai, about the puns. I was a national quarter finalist for a pun competition. So I do a lot of.
Just another
That's
reason
a thing.
It's a thing in
that
Brooklyn.
Abby and I are just becoming besties right now.
Yeah, I think it's a thing, Rob.
It's a thing. Yeah,
I love it.
A bromance bloom.
a new
I
bromance
love
in
it.
town. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to rename this episode. You know, the bromance has emerged. So yeah.
Wait, what is Guy gonna say?
Guy is, Guy.
This is Wheel of Time. You can have like thruples,
Yeah,
quapples,
exactly.
like
no judgment here.
yeah.
I'm not judging. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just worried about your
What I've learned from
tandem bike.
If I've learned anything from the IEL, it's that you can have more than one bromance. It's fine.
It's all about the communication.
Exactly.
Just got to communicate, like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my other bromance today, and like, but you're scheduled for
And just
tomorrow for
don't tell
bromance
Lanfear.
tomorrow.
Just don't tell Land. Luckily, I'm not the innkeeper. So, all right. Should we do one more song and then 'cause
Yes.
we're getting close to wrap up time? So let's do one more song, and then we'll finish talking about like deadlines and things like that. So, what we got?
Yeah.
So there were several more parodies that were recommended, but this person's parody is in chat. It was actually another Salia winner from last year's recommendation. She says, if you're sticking to 2024, Dashaman's Dance the Spears is also a bop and a half. So make sure I get the volume up to start off with this.
Gotta get the IEL ones in, surely. So
Of course, also.
Are you talking about Dad Swain? Did you say Dash?
Sorry, yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And you need to put it on the screen.
Stabby stab for the light. When my veil is up, don't you wanna just run toward the sunrise? Oh, my cabin so is tight. You can see my calves and my thighs. I live in the heat, it don't bother me. I could run through the night. Farther is my rocking so right and so benign. Ashandarai, not gonna cry, I'm so excited. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the spears all day. I can do a flying kick or just slap you in the face. Watch me dance, dance the spears all day. I can flip and throw my spear without one hair out of place. Lately, I've been moving close to Carol.
Okay. I wish I had I guess I could just like turn the sound down slowly. No.
We were just talking about this entry yesterday. Shansini, do you remember this? Because we were talking about a list of so I just finally saw the Barbie movie, and we were talking about about parodies of the Barbie movie, of songs from Barbie movie, and I was like, there should be like a Dance the Spears Away or something. And Shin said, I think Dad Swain did a parody of that song last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the other fun, so Dad Swain and I had the same song that Taylor Swift, I Knew You Were Trouble, my first year.
Right. Yes.
So good. So good.
I remember, do you remember they put up that big collage beforehand with like, you saw like a picture from every entry at one point? Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing like, I Knew You Were Trouble written in the subtitles. And one of them was like, I like messaged somebody, Lauren. So I messaged somebody. I was like, "Are there duplicates?" And he's like, "Yeah, there's a bunch of duplicates." Oh yeah, and there's some that are a triplicate. I don't remember. Was it like Hallelujah? There's one song that there were 3 of.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was a duplicate the second year. Yeah, the
Yeah,
second year, Stacey's mom.
of Stacy's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was even pretty much the same.
Like thematically the same.
It thematically
too.
was the same shit. Yeah, I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
And they put you guys so close together too.
Yeah.
Like
We
we
were like
directly against each other, but it was like
Only one Stacy's mom will survive.
Yes.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
We did not end up going up against each other, which was I felt good about because I'm like, this is unfair. Like, come on, you know, like. But we get triplicates and duplicates. They do happen. So.
Fun fact, speaking of going up against each other, that's actually how Avi and I like actually met because we were first round paired up together.
It was so strange.
And
Do you remember it was 50-50?
Yeah, and it was like super tight when we when our song
It was
first
All
went
for
up.
the
And that's
Light up against Stabby Love.
Stabby Love. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was
And I was like, who is the like I'd seen Threefold Talk. It's like, I think she's from Threefold Talk. She has red hair, so there's a decent chance she's one of the Aiel. And then I came up because you guys did like the thing where you could get back in the wildcard round thing. So of course I like logged in. And I watched. I was like, oh, there she is. And I was like, Melindhra. I was so honored to go against you that one.
And that's how we met because then like we hadn't.
And then I heard you
interacted
did like
before.
muds at some point, and I like was really into mudding in college. And I was just like, oh, we're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
So
And
just
now
like
we
us, Rob.
are.
And Leigh-A, we live in the same city, sort
We
of. I live in
do.
Maryland.
yeah, it's like probably as the crow flies, like less than 10 miles. So
That's cool.
If
I
you
saw it in,
lived
like, one of
where
those
I
stories.
lived, it would be the same city. Because my city is large.
Speaking of Texas, when I was in Alaska, there was a shirt that was like, everything's bigger in Texas, unless you're in Alaska. And it was like a big map of Alaska, and like Texas is like small inside of Alaska. It was cute.
Ooh, them's fighting words. That's so good. So we were gonna talk a little bit about like details. I've seen some questions in the chat, so I wanted to like address some of them. So there was a question about whether WoT Idol like removes songs if the singing isn't good or that sort of thing. And that's not the point of WoT Idol. WoT Idol is not a singing competition. It's a parody songwriting competition. And so anybody who loves the Wheel of Time is going to write fantastic parody lyrics. And the tricky part is that you have to like put yourself out there, right? So we're celebrating the bravery of people who may not normally sing but have written some like beautiful lyrics or funny lyrics or scary lyrics and are putting them to song and then putting them to at least like some sort of words on the screen at minimum. So it's a celebration of the fandom. So it's not the kind of competition where people are critiqued for their singing. It's really everyone. And one of the best things about it is that every song that goes up, people find wonderful things to say about it and talk about what they appreciate about it live as it's playing on the screen. And it's totally an atmosphere where they say at the front, you can't be an asshole. So
yeah, I've never heard anyone say a mean thing. Like all of the judges are incredibly nice. The chat is so like my mom watches. And she always tells me after, she's like, everyone's so nice. It's such a lovely, heartwarming, wholesome community. And like we're stabbing on screen. But like where the stabs are only like with spears and in the story.
Yeah.
As one of the mods for the Dusty Wheel, I can vouch the rest of the mods and I only turn up for the big events. That's kind of my mod duty, is to be there for the big events where many people are watching. You get shitty in chat, you be an asshole in chat, and it's block, done, out.
Yeah.
Like, if you're an established member of the community and you're an asshole, you might get timed out as
maybe you're having a bad day.
Maybe you're having a bad day, benefit the doubt. But if we don't know you, you are banned, you are done. We don't accept it. So
we all want to be your friend.
yeah.
And genuinely, like if it's something you're worried about, you're like, oh, I don't sound like again, feel free to reach out. There's a technical help section on the Dusty Wheel Discord. Again, if you are able to find my information in any way, shape, or form, and you want like me to take a look last minute, Rob, I'm not just talking to you at the mix. I'm happy to. I don't really believe in any such thing as, like, I saw someone say something about like singers who can't sing but think they can. I think maybe this is just I'm a teacher. I think anyone can like learn to do something that sounds solid.
Well, but it doesn't also like
it doesn't have to.
That's not the point. It's the point that you're enjoying yourself as a content creator.
Totally.
And at that point, anybody who makes a WoT Idol video is a content creator. Mm-hmm. And they're sharing this with a community that it is there to enjoy what they're these content creators are making, are putting out, and like the production value can be like 1980s like technobots. And
yeah, there was someone one year who literally like wrote words on paper and held them up on the screen. You know, it's like the range of abilities is huge. And what's really cool is people who come back to WoT Idol like year after year, and you can tell that they've learned something new and they've learned a new skill, and it's really evident in their parody. Like they've invested some more time in learning about like sound or video editing, or their parody lyrics have just like jumped a million times. Like it's just so cool to celebrate the efforts that people put into to put themselves out there, because it's inherently like a really scary thing for a bunch of introverts to put themselves out there like this, and book readers are, especially Wheel of Time book readers, are kind of majority introverts. So we want to make sure that you know that we really appreciate it. Even as extroverts, really appreciate the efforts that everyone goes to.
I will say the only thing that will get your song banned is if it is extremely disrespectful and in a inappropriate light. So all of the songs are pre-screened and have gone through for content, but they will let you know ahead of time. For whatever reason.
It's like you can't like a bit of swearing here or there if it suits the song, like it's fine, but excessive swearing is not okay. Like nudity and stuff like that's not okay. And if you make a music video, obviously, like, you know, it's got to be blurred or something like that, you know.
Somebody tries to push an envelope every year, and I'm not telling you who that is, but somebody does.
And you have to preload it up to YouTube, which is easy to do. You can create a channel on YouTube if you don't have one already, just to upload your video to, so that YouTube can check it for copyright strikes and things like that. As long as YouTube says it can be played, that's fine. If it says it can't be monetized, that's fine. That's just like, hey, someone else owns the rights to the song, but you can still play it, then that's acceptable. But if YouTube's like, this cannot be played on YouTube, then you need to change your music, most likely. That's typically the one. And you have to do that in advance, because if they play a song on the show that gets blocked by YouTube, it's likely to block the entire show. Or cause problems for the show. And then that is just going to be chaos. So like those are the big like quote rules or things that might block your entry. But singing, no. You open your mouth, you're singing, please just have fun and embrace it, and we will embrace you back, because we want to hear these wonderful things.
And there's so much range, and like do you guys remember the Shaitan?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was
literally the lyric was Shaitan. Like it's like the and
tequila.
Totally take Shansini up on her offer to help with the mix and the polish, the Shansini's Pro. And then it's also interesting because like while I like the like listening for production stuff, most people love just the lyrics and just like will literally like go completely. Like, I know Shansini and I have talked about this. Like just go off of the lyrics and like what it speaks to you.
Yeah, so the voting is going to be really interesting this year. I'm curious how it's going to work because they haven't done it this way, but basically what they said is they're gonna play the entire parody, so everybody's whole parody is gonna get played, and then after the stream they're gonna put up like a voting form, so you kind of have to like take notes or something like during the show what you like, or like go back and listen to them afterwards to vote for the different things that you want to vote for, which is very different, because in the past, one of the most torturous things has been live voting and watching the live votes happen on screen of two parodies that you like absolutely love, and like two people who sung their souls out, and they're like their votes are going crazy, and it's like back and forth, and it's very dramatic. So they've actually kind of taken the format that we do, which is every year we've done kind of a WoT Idol after party where we've just kind of been like, we're not going to vote. We're just going to like celebrate the songs and put them on screen and like.
But all the people who hadn't got voted all the way through, so you wouldn't see their full parodies. And this is a lot more towards what they did for the wild cards last year, where it was just a whole huge list of songs.
Yeah.
And just going through, it was just like,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
At least it'll be, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in charge of WoT Idol, but I'm hoping at least it'll be like only that day's songs, maybe. So it'll be like not every song in the entire thing. But yeah, like just celebrating everybody's incredible efforts. Just
that is
because you're just like, because people are basically giving you a big old gift, right?
Yeah.
There's like there's all these like prezzies coming from everyone in the fandom, and it's pretty fantastic.
Is it bad of me that I feel like I'm going to miss that torture a little bit? Is it bad of me for that? Like, there's something about like, which one do I vote for at the moment? I've only listened to a minute, and all that, and then
well, it's a good reason also to watch it live. So
loses the vote every year,
Yeah, but I also love the way that we do it. So if every show is the way that we've done our after parties, like those are so fun and
they
so
are a lot
joyful.
of fun. And we never even manage to play all of them. So there's always tracks every year that don't get played in full somewhere on someone's show. So it is nice.
I'm wondering how long this show is going to go on, because last year they had 70 entries.
Something like that, yeah.
And I can only imagine it's going to be even more this year. And they were just playing the first
minute, 90 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it needs to be like that much longer, because you have to count for the fact that there was all this time waiting for votes.
True.
There was like the whole vote, like 5 minutes of voting between every two songs, which is basically the rest of two songs.
And because they were narrowing them down, songs were getting played again, and so there was the whole bracket portion. Yeah. I'm assuming they said starting on the 12th. I'm assuming it's not going to all be on the 12th.
No, I assume there'll be like 3 nights or something like that, and then a finale or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I think they're still working it out based on how many entries they get. So
I think last year they did 2 nights of the initial and then 1 night of the final, or 1 day. They did it during a weekend day.
I heard if there's over 100 entries, that Wheel of Time is going to be picked up by Apple TV. I just that's what I heard. So all of you guys, like the future of the show depends on you.
Yeah, I'm going to write 6 entries and create 6 personas.
We heard it here first, guys. Breaking news.
Speaking of which, during the show, a couple of folks listened to us at the beginning, and when we challenged you to write a parody of Smelly Cat. And I have received during the show 2 versions of Smelly Cats. One very quick one that I can play for you to enjoy audibly right now, and another one that I don't know. I might just a cappella for you. I don't know. It depends on what I feel.
Let's hear it.
So first up, I don't know how loud this is going to come. So give me one. This comes from Matthew Murdoch, who made this super quick and actually tagged in the channel. But I uploaded here so we can listen to it. So this is Smelly Matt. Apologies if it comes through too loud initially.
Smelly Matt, what are you drinking? Smelly Matt, you got the fin singing.
There we go. So Smelly Matt, what are you drinking? Smelly Matt, you've got the fin sinking.
Fantastic,
Matt. I'm just gonna play that one more time anyway.
Smelly Matt, what are you drinking? Smelly man, smelly man, you got the fin singing.
It's so cool, right?
Love it.
I feel like we just need the full version of that at some
How
point.
many parts did you do for that, Matt?
Yeah,
Like
that's probably
7.
yeah, easily.
Probably more. You should definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of really, really good a cappella stuff. He's
then
definitely much more legit than I am at doing this, and he's been a really prolific. Prolific was the word, by the way, the P word from earlier. Stuff with Waterpella.
He does all those little videos and then clips them all together, and they pop in and out and such. And I'm like, I have a vague idea of how much work that entails, and I am always in awe of those videos.
It's more than you think, because he renders it every time he adds a video in. He renders the whole thing and exports it, and then re-imports it and adds the next video in.
Holy cow!
It's like he's
that's
explained
a
his
lot.
process to me. It's similar to how he did point out in the chat. So while he uses Audacity to do certain alignment and like edits and stuff, he does do his mixing in Sonar. But he's a like lifelong musician, incredibly experienced, incredibly skilled, talented. The tones that he uses, like when he makes his arrangements and compositions, are beautiful. It's like a barbershop dodecatet.
Matthew, you render that video every time you add one. You export it and re-import it, and then
Crazy. That's a lot of time.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work. Wow.
Wow.
That makes me feel bad.
And all the costumes too.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, I love his.
Yeah, the hats and the different.
The gesture hat is my favorite because it makes an
every
appearance in like
every year. I love the jester hat. Where's the jester hat? I'm always looking for it. Oh my god, I'm so in awe. The other one we got comes from Rapunzel, and Rapunzel literally sent me a whole set of lyrics. So I'm gonna a cappella this, and I apologize in advance. Smelly Matt, where are you going? Smelly Matt, it's not my fault. That's great. Smelly Matt, where are you? Oh no, that repeats. And here we go. Smelly Matt, where are you going? Smelly Matt, it's not my fault. You won't. How does the lyrics go? You won't let me clean your coat. On you, I wish I could gloat. How does that actually go? Am I not remembering the song right?
I don't remember.
I think it's very simple.
I thought it was just
you
that
won't
same
let me
verse.
clean your coat on you, I'll gloat. I mean, it's just basically.
It's clearly
sing
been a very.
songs.
I thought it was just that.
Rapunzel and Matt need to get together, and they will fix the song.
Fix the song.
Yes.
Reshare.
That'd be a powerful duo.
But I do love, like, there's a line here. Your leg is not a side of beef. Your tidiness, your tidilessness gives me such grief.
That's a
while you practice shooting your longbow, I'll wash these clothes and remove your toe.
Oh shit!
And she's actually added here. Nerim is a wetlander, so he used toe incorrectly.
Okay, I was like, this is starting to sound a little Dungeon Crawler Carl. If you know, you know.
Yeah. So apologies. That's for me singing that. I don't actually remember how Smelly Cat goes. Apparently,
you got the start, but like, there's definitely like you got the chorus of it.
I thought the chorus just repeated. I didn't realize the verses.
There's verses. That's why I did not volunteer to do it. I was gonna listen to it while we were recording.
Yeah,
so
I need to refresh
sing
that.
something.
Listen, chill.
So
we're
apologies
celebrating
to
Rapunzel's. Amazing.
Shanthony, I'm surprised you didn't do one.
Yeah,
Shanthony joined after the challenge.
Yeah. She missed the announcement.
Yeah. All right. So I think we'll wrap it up there, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Avi, for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
Yay!
It's a lot of fun for me too, because I've got a new romance on the go now, so I love it.
Yeah, let's talk.
But folks, What Idol, your entries, you've got until next week.
And we need 100.
And we need 100 because Apple TV is going to pick us up. So August 3rd is a Sunday, so you have 9 days ish, depending on where you are in the world.
And remember,
So-
Shaitan just had one lyric.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have not written your parody yet, you still have time to do that. So you should go give that a go. Just as a, just a mild suggestion. Real singing Shaitan.
Men every word.
Yeah. If you're watching back later, please comment below with your favorite parody. Can be from any year. Lose yourself.
I mean, yeah.
Stabby girl. You might have seen a walk on. Caught in a bad bromance. No, it's a good bromance.
If anyone does Another Night, Another Dream by Real McCoy, it's like one of my all-time favorite songs. That would make me really happy.
Amazing.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's a Teleron Riyadh song.
Yeah, 100%. Someone
Do it, Leigh-A. Do it.
I don't do these. I don't like. I'm not good at competition. I am notoriously bad at losing. So.
You should. That means you should. Oh, that's funny. You should definitely do the winter one then, because that one's not a competition.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. The other thing that ends on August 3rd, if you want to come and join us and hang out and meet the wonderful Juliet Howland, you can still grab your tickets to MalkierCon. Happening at the end of August. We're making you love August again, just like what Idol is doing. You can grab your tickets there. If you want to join us for the dinner or get your t-shirt, you need to get them by next Sunday on the 3rd. Tickets after that for just general attendance might still be open. We'll see how things work out. But yeah, you've basically got just over a week to grab those two, and you can come hang out with all our wonderful folks in Prague. I think that's about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the WoT Idol stuff as well. Go to wotidol.com to verify all the rules, and that's where you place your entry once you have written and made your video. And if you're curious about the requirements, you can double check them there. And I think that's about it. So we have a video to play us out with, not our usual video.
Well, thanks, Avi, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Avi.
It's so much fun.
Delightful.
It's been amazing. So, and this was another recommendation. Where did this one come from?
This is my recommendation.
Leigh-A's recommendation. Perfect. Well, I'll pop it on screen, and we'll have some fun doing a boogie. So,
is this Shaitan?
No. Although I feel like maybe we should have done Shaitan now, but we'll do this.
That was from a couple years ago. This is from this year.
I remember this was really good.
It is.
Oh.
There was a boy named Match River's Bay. He saw a man in black that made him want to sway. He had to get on out of town because the trumpet's intact. To where again, bearing down, I play with Padres now. Half the town is gone. He's the boogie woogie boogie boy of trumpet hat on. He got an evil knife that made him kind of mad. From a creepy city that was really bad, separated from their bar. They had to work on the way. The darkness made it real hard. They're on the Cayman Road. They're playing at the farm. He's the boogie woogie boogie boy of Tom and Dad on. A root, a toot, a rooty, a toot. The heroes of the horn. I love the banner. The wave is so far to my calls of the horn. Fighting with you. They tell the robbery out there and throw the gold again. He's the boogie woogie boogie boy of Tom and Dad on. So far to my calls of the horn, the fighting with you. You tell her on me out the wind, tell the cold again. He's the boogie woogie boogie boy, top and got on. The ruby hilt attacker made my really sick. Sort of hilt my Maury got to see the grin. Had to hurt me to the eye. The voice was scary as hell, my shit just hearing reply. Sweet screams, sweet screams, taken down, and he's a dragon now. He's the boogie woogie boogie boy of chopping that on. Arrested him for the hurricane, back his knot. But he needed back the night, his glory, so his cup. Schnarr was followed after rat. dragon banner was found. The voice around is the man. They all the boogie now. He is Taliban. He's the boogie woogie, build the work, time and night on. The lost life in the beginning, carry again. Following the horny tax, flashing chin. Yes, you'll hear about somehow. But it was all in vain. By much chin again. They used the portal star. About to tell them hand. They used the flicker. Down the pots and castles and they hastened on. To momentary time and they had found the one. The second also was restored. But they were caught in between. But no could see option words. It was to say them all. So let them carry on. Here's the boogie woogie, build the board, time and got on. A rooting to the heroes of home. Follow the banner, the bravest will march. You might call it no more, divided we lead. Until they're hungry out there waiting until they call again. He's the boogie woogie, build the board, time and got on.